Every kid in America has ridden one. That big yellow box on wheels that shows up at 7 a.m. and takes you to school. But have you ever stopped to ask why school buses are yellow? Not red, not blue, not green, yellow. That specific shade of bright, almost orange yellow. The answer isn't random. And it goes back to 7 days in 1939 when one man gathered experts from across America and made a decision that would save countless lives. Before 1939, chaos. Before 1939, school transportation in America was chaos. No standards, no rules. Kids traveled in whatever was available: trucks, buses, horse-drawn wagons. Some Kansas districts still used horses in the 1930s. Every vehicle was a different color: red, blue, black, whatever the district painted them. This created a problem. Drivers couldn't tell which vehicles were transporting children. Accidents were high. Kids were dying. Rural districts were massively underfunded. Every district buying different buses at different prices, no economies of scale. One man saw this and decided to fix it. Frank Sear, the father of the yellow school bus. Frank Sear was born in 1900 on a farm in Nebraska. He grew up watching wagon trains cross the plains. He knew rural America. By the 1930s, Sear was a professor at Teachers College, Columbia University. He had conducted a 10-state study on school transportation. What he found was alarming. Children transported in dangerous, inconsistent vehicles with zero standardization. In 1939, Sear received a $5,000 grant from the Rockefeller Foundation. His mission: create national standards for school transportation. The 1939 conference, April 1939, Columbia University Teachers College. Sear invited the transportation officials from all 48 states. For 7 days, they deliberated. They established 44 standards: body length, ceiling height, aisle width, seating configuration, every detail designed with one question: will this improve safety? But the most important decision was color. Sear hung 50 paint samples on the wall, shades ranging from lemon yellow to deep orange red. After days of debate, they narrowed it to 3 slightly different yellows. The variation allowed because paint couldn't always mix exactly the same. The color was officially named National School Bus Chrome. Sear, who always thought it was more orange than yellow, became the father of the yellow school bus. The legacy. The 1939 conference changed everything. School buses across America looked the same, built the same, painted the same. Manufacturers could mass produce them. Districts could afford safer buses, and that bright yellow became a symbol of safety, of childhood, of America. Today, 480,000 school buses transport 26 million children daily. They account for less than 1% of traffic fatalities, despite being the largest mass transit system in the US. School buses are over 70 times safer than riding to school in a car. That safety record exists because of 1939. So why are school buses yellow? Because in 1939, a professor from Nebraska looked at chaotic school transportation and decided kids deserved better. Because experts debated 50 shades of yellow until they found the one that would save the most lives. Because that specific yellow-orange hits your eyes harder and faster than almost any other color. Visible at dawn and dusk when kids need it most. Because someone cared enough to make it a standard. Next time you see a school bus, you're seeing a decision made 87 years ago by people who understood that sometimes the smallest details mean the difference between life and death. That's why school buses are yellow.